dokie, it looks like we're good to go. I'm just getting some things set up, but yeah. You know, Chad, I don't have a good intro for this. It's just... You look at this character, right, and you're like... Yeah. This is a real Rivals character. This is Cheese Wheel. I wish I was joking, but this is actually a character. This is made by Shrug, who has made other characters that you might have actually played, but there's no easy way to put this. Let's just go into practice and let's just see. How does the cheese? So first thing I want to point out is Cheese Wheel is a very, very, very like rushdown type character who, I am not joking when I say this, is perhaps the most combo heavy character. Like, I wish I was joking. Cheese Wheel juggles you as if you're just literally any heavy. So first off, let's start off with jab. This move is not fantastic, but it's good for dealing damage. And it doesn't matter because it's straight into dash attack, which is, I call it the Pac-Man. This move is ridiculous. Great combo potential, especially into aerials. Which Cheese Wheel's aerials, oh my god, when we talk about those, chat, those are gonna be terrifying. But let's get into tilts now. F tilt. Just kind of this cheese smack. None of these moves are named, so I just kind of like... I really don't know what to say about them, but this... kind of like a cheese smack. Down tilt. This is one of your premier combo moves due to its launch angle. I'm gonna get Rano down to 0 if I can. Rano has eaten me. I'm gonna get Rano down to 0 right here. Can I actually... Alright. I forgot that I can just do that. Gonna get Rano down to 0 just to show off how crazy of combos this move has, and I wish Rano didn't punch me there so I could show off more of them. But yeah, this move's combo potential is insane, especially into aerials. My personal favorite is when they're at 0 and on the ground, because again, tilt stick has always been troublesome for me. When they're on the ground, I really like doing this. I like going into down it tilt, up tilt, which transitions perfectly into up tilt, which is a solid move. I kind of call it the Sonic because Sonic. I'm pretty sure this is literally Sonic's up tilt. At least it is in Brawl, I think, but yeah, great combo move. Functions well. And I like that it combos so well. And now, finally, I get to talk about Cheese Wheel's aerials. Oh my gosh. Neutral air. Nothing spectacular, but pretty decent. It's kind of like the Wario Nair, where it's just like you can pretty much string this thing into anything and it'll work. It practically functions into itself, too. And due to this, with short hops, you can basically just completely edgeguard Rano here. Or just juggle him around. Forward air, I believe, despite what you see, as you can see with the DI lines, it is not a spike. It's just a simple Bowser wolf type thing. It looks like it would spike at the end, but in reality it's just a simple raking move. Or as I like to call them, Slaps. The slap. And now we get on to my favorite aerial, down air. There is nothing that this aerial cannot do. It spikes, it combos, it juggles. And more importantly, it combos into like everything. Rano's already at 27% just from me going. Oh yeah. So you can see it kind of traps well, right? And with short hop techniques, you can actually keep it going. And now Rano's at 75. This is shockingly easy to land, but if you have an opponent who can punish it, like Edelus, for example, even though Edelus looks like he'd be combo food for Cheese Wheel, he can punish you very, very, very hard if you let him escape. But I like this a lot because it feels very nice, and the only thing I have to do is remember to short hop instead of full hop. Up air is kind of a combo move, but more of a kill move, if I gotta be honest with you. It has a lot more launching power than other aerials, I feel. And due to this, it can kill off the top blast zone pretty easily. I did used to think it had a tipper, but it apparently does not, so... Unfortunate for us, Cheese Wheel does not have a tipper up air, but he does have a good up air nonetheless. And as you can see, you can actually combo it from down air into up tilt into up air. Cheese Wheel has really nice combos. Shout out to that. Back air, I like to call the big cheese. It's very powerful. It has a lot more kill power than up air. Than up air. However, it's also harder to land. Especially from short hops. Or when you have platforms in the way. I would use this move mainly off the stage where it definitely functions the best. And even there, you saw I missed. But I would use it off stage where it functions the best. Smash attacks, we have... I'm going to turn off hitboxes so you can see this one better. F smash, I pull out a gun. That's right, his neutral special is not a gun. It's his F smash. Up smash. This is like almost a up air type deal where it's like it has decent kill power. And it can kill off the top very easily. And I like that. I think that's handy. It makes combos really feel nice in my opinion. And punishes for when they're in the air are nice to use. Down smash. Oh my god. Let me just speak praise of down smash for dragging people in on the second hit. Which, I gotta be real, is really nice. Like, I drag people in. So it's kind of like, I believe it's Luigi's up smash that knocks people backwards. It will knock you backwards. And that feels really nice to mix up the opponent, especially at ledge. At ledge, this really does create a bad situation. Because suddenly you're going the opposite direction of where you may have thought you were going. If you can remember that, though, and predict around it, it's not as dangerous, but it's still nice. Specials are very strange on Cheese Wheel, so I'm going to do my best to explain them all. For example, Neutral Special, I believe actually does have a name, so let me look at it. Neutral special is called Cheese Launch. Now, I'm glowing now, and when I press neutral special again, I do a little cheese. This is made to extend your already great combos. So, for example, we can do up tilt, straighten the cheese, and it does a little more damage. It's kind of nice. When we get to talk about the other specials, it'll definitely seem more useful. Alright, so F special doesn't have a move, but let's be real. We're all gonna call it one thing once you hear it, and it'll be obvious what. This is called the Taco Bell, in my opinion. For the obvious reason. And it has really, really solid knockback and damage. And when you have cheese launch, you can actually launch a cheese off stage with it very easily. It is very difficult to actually punish with this move. It's kind of like rest, except all the end lag is now startup. So, in a sense, more similar to the Falcon Punch, except with a much smaller hitbox. But I do like this ability to launch cheese off the stage. Up special is a lot more handy, in my opinion, for just combos. Even if it does put you in the pratfall. This is, I believe this is just called Uppercut, but I personally call it the Cheese Dragon. Because Dragon Punch. And then we have Down Special. Simple Sonic Dash. I believe this one actually does have a name. You also won't go off ledges with it, which is really nice, because oh my god, I would kill myself all the time if I went off the ledges with it. Yeah, it doesn't have a name. It's just called the Rollout. But I'm gonna personally call it the Cheese Spin. You can cancel it too with shielding. But why would you cancel it when it can basically carry lower health opponents across the stage, not even charged? To prove my point, Rano's at 0, right? He has to dodge or literally keep getting caught in that. And he's at 72 now just from that. This move is very strong and underrated, but at the same time, I guess you could say it's a cheese. I was quiet so you could all groan. I also should show this, because I just realized that I didn't show it. Using F special in the air actually does cancel basically all momentum. Meaning that if I wanted to, I could go off the stage and jump right here and just use it. I really like that. I think it makes the move more useful than basically just your average Falcon Punch clone. But I also want to just say that the neutral special variant of it, the cheese launch, not very helpful in my opinion. Doesn't really function well. Unless you want it to be used off stage, which then it actually is really helpful. But I personally don't like it. I feel it ruins the punish aspect of it. So, on to alts. We have actually very few alts. We have Gouda, which is a type of cheese. Brie, which is a type of cheese. Feta, which is a type of cheese. Cheddar, which is a type of cheese. Stilton, which is a type of cheese. Mozzarella, which is a type of cheese. Monterey Jack, which is a type of cheese. Manchego, which is a type of cheese. Babybel, which is a type of cheese. Moldy, which is not a type of cheese. It is actually just moldy cheese. And then Clown, which is not a type of cheese. It's just what you feel like after you get hit with side B. We're going to start out with Clown, because Clown has a nice Easter egg to it, and I like it. We'll start out on... Cheese does not have a home stage, by the way, for anyone wondering. So we'll start out on Fountain of Dreams. Yeah, I'm a clown at the beginning. I just want to show that this is a level 5 CPU, but I'm still able to land this combo, like, consistently. And that taunt has a bunch of cheese puns, but unfortunately we don't really get to see them because they delete super fast. If they were held for, like, a second longer, you might be able to actually read them. I do love taunt, but at the same time, it probably needs some work to actually make the puns work. And by the puns work, I mean readable. I really do love, though, this down air. This down air is ridiculously awesome for combos. We did it, boys. We landed the funny move. I'm pretty sure it was on one of Yeetus' streams that I not only landed the funny move, but, I landed it on him off stage, and he got really mad. I think my only gripe too is that if forward air spiked, that would easily be the most hype move in the game. Granted, it does not need to for the simple reason of Cheese Wheel is already strong enough, and I just literally showed you by killing Raster by basically down airing him and up tilting him over and over. But I'm also shocked that there's no Pac-Man ult, to be honest. I also have to say, let me see here. Gouda, Brie, Feta, Cheddar, Stilton, Mozzarella, Mozzarella Jackson, Manchego. I think I've eaten all these types of cheese that are real cheeses, except for Stilton and Manchego. So you could call me the average cheese enjoyer. Oh. Oh, that was strange. Rivals just crashed. That was weird. I am sorry about that, everyone. I did not know that. It says the game updated, so I guess they updated the game and the result was the game crashed. There's no audio for the game. Well, I guess we'll keep playing with just no audio. I don't know what happened there. That was very strange. I don't believe that was tied to Cheese Wheel, though. I've actually never really experienced much problems with Cheese Wheel. The only one that I think I've had that was notable was just more of a funny one. Cheese Wheel sprites did not load in because I decided to play a game or a replay, and I think it was because I had the clown ult on in that replay that my replay went and just went, oh yeah, Cheese Wheel doesn't have ults. So it replayed the replay with him having no ults after reviewing the footage. Look at this. Sylvanos destroyed. Shrug, do you have any explanations for, like, this? Or was this just, like, a developer oversight that you just never realized anyone could pull off? Is this why Cheese Wheel is illegal attorneys, guys? Although I have no idea the legality of Cheese Wheel attorneys. I do actually love, though, Cheese Wheel's amazing combos. I think that this breathes life into the character. He's not overpowered by any means. He's just basically... If he starts comboing you, you're going to die. He's kind of like Pikachu in Smash in that sense. Like, you just really don't want Cheese Wheel to get a combo off on you. Because if he does, he is going to capitalize on it and do a really good job. I wonder if we can... I'm not going to chance playing on stages that have gotten me in trouble before. Because their music was what got me in trouble, but at the same time, I don't feel like getting in trouble for anything ever again. I like how I'm getting all heavies when I'm saying that Cheese Wheel is not broken. Cheese Wheel's matchup against heavies is really, really, really good. Because as you can imagine, when you're a rushdown, anything that has a bigger hitbox than you is not going to have a good time. Particularly, Elaine here. Not going to have a good time because, well, she's very large and heavy, and that makes her combo fodder. I also talked about Edelus earlier. Edelus is a great example. Also Crag. Crag is the best example in my opinion. If you wanted to beat Cheese Wheel with the main cast, my recommendation personally is Zetterburn. Or Forsburn. Anyone who's not extremely easy to combo generally has a better matchup against Cheese Wheel, who relies on his combos to do damage to. I also like that like half of Cheese Wheel's ults are white because cheese. And there's just one moldy one where it's just black. As you can see though, Forsburn is actually very difficult to perfectly land. He has moments to escape. Granted, he just decided, I'm not going to do anything with those moments. But he had moments. I don't know if I like anything you can do. I can do Feta. I would have done anything you can do. I can do Cheddar. Anything you can do, I can do Cheddar. Anything you can do, I can do Cheddar. Oh! I wish we had audio working for that side B kill. That was hilarious. Forsburn is struggling. I might set him to set the CPUs to level 9 because I think I'm having too easy of a time showing off the combos of Cheese Wheel. And I want to show off that Cheese Wheel is a very, very, very nice combo character, but at the same time, outside of comboing, Cheese Wheel can get screwed easily, and I think that the main reason is because he has barely a horizontal recovery. His jumps are decent, And it is true that you could use down B off edge, but do you use rollout off the edge as Jigglypuff? Here, let's set it to Monster Jack, and let's set these guys to level 9. Oh, Clarin, perfect. Clarin's also an example of who I think would do good against Cheese Wheel. Anyone who can really outspace him. As we can see, Clarin is letting me get in. But when I'm outside of range of attack, Clarin is having difficulties. But when I'm out, or Clarin is actually having an easy time. And when I'm inside the range of attack, Clarin's having a hard time, but I'm having a good time. I think matchups like this are really interesting to watch. And thank God that we reached a point where this is actually our final match. She nearly let me get side V off. Wait a minute. I might be going crazy, but I think I hear audio for the game, and it might have just actually diverted to different speakers. And by different speakers, I mean my computer says it has speakers, but they've never functioned. Just goes to show that if you get a computer, always get speakers. Your computer will say it has speakers because it should have included them. But if you're like my case, the computer didn't have speakers. It just has speakers set up automatically because it assumes you've already bought the speakers. I also gotta say, I have Cheese Wheel bias because I love moves like rollout. I love specifically like spin dashes and rollouts because it's a fun move. Wow, it's actually hard to land the Cheese Wheel golden combo against Clarin. Oh, there's my first stock deck in this Cheese Wheel. Oh. I think Cheese Wheel might be a joke, though, if I remember it, about cheesy characters like Pikachu. Which would be funny if it is, if it's actually a joke. And that's why Cheese Wheel has such a broken combo game. But alright, we've reached kind of the end of stream, and due to no audio that I could probably fix, we'll just end it here. Cheese Wheel and how I feel about him. Oh well, at least I got something nice. Cheese Wheel is a really nice character if you love combos and if you love showing off hype clips. He's like the Captain Falcon of Rivals, in my opinion. If there wasn't a Captain Falcon in Workshop, which I'm pretty sure there actually is, and I have him. But yeah, Cheese Wheel is like that. He's the hype maker, you know? He's the combo character. Granted that he does have cheese, which is obvious because pun. But I think that if you like characters like Captain Falcon and Pikachu, the guys who are there to make hype and do long combo strings, and then have a really good finisher, then give Cheese Wheel a try. I think that you'll love him. And I also think that Cheese Wheel's mechanic of, like, the cheese launch, I think that's a very good idea. I think that it helps efficiently. It gives functionality to moves that, honestly, you wouldn't be using outside of the functionality. So, my example there is, I think that the cheese launch, changing a side special to be from this awesome punish into an off-stage punish, That's a good idea, and I think that it works very effectively. I also think that the character is funny, which everyone likes having a funny character to play as sometimes. Like, sometimes you don't want to play, like, edgy Marth or something. You just want to play a character who's just funny. And Cheese Wheel is that type of vibe for me. So, I would get that character if you like, get this character if you like things like that. There is an alternate variant of Cheese Wheel that you could also get. We probably will do that tomorrow, same time. And that's really all I have to say to you. I also would just like to say, this is not related to Cheese Wheel, so if you are still watching for Cheese Wheel content, go ahead, you can leave. This is just about the shiny hunting video I made on New Year's, which probably going to be deleted because it was just a joke. But I got the shiny spirit tomb today, and I felt stupid because I was doing the shiny hunting off stream just to clear out eggs because I knew that I wasn't going to get it due to streamer curse. And what do you know, I got it. Alright. That was all, chat. I hope you had a nice day. Be safe. Comment cheese, I guess, if you reached it to the end of the video, because I just want to see how many people actually make it to the end of the video now. And thank you for your time. Be safe, whatnot, blah, 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 blah. I'll be back same time tomorrow with a different character.